Hey guys, so I have done it. I have finished my 30-day challenge of no processed sugar. I'm super excited to be done with it, and I am excited to see where I am at the end of this 30 days. To start off, I will get straight to the weight because I'm sure that's what most people are interested in. This week I lost another 2 pounds. So the first week I lost 5, then I lost 2, then I lost 4, and now I lost another 2. That was a total of 13 pounds in the 30 days. And I started this weight loss journey back in January. That puts me down 69 pounds since January. I was a little bummed it wasn't 3 pounds this week to put me at an even 70 pounds, just because I like even numbers. But it's okay. It puts me down to 267 pounds, which I had mentioned in a previous video. That is the starting weight I was at when I got pregnant with Gabby, and it's the lowest number I remember on the scale for a very long time, and I'm back to that number. It's funny because you would think everything in my closet would fit now, right? You know, I never threw away those clothes. Some of them were getting too tight where I could still get them on, but they were just not okay to wear. I still cannot fit into a lot of them, even though I'm down to that weight, because I've had 2 kids in that time, and my body has changed. Things fit me completely different than they did last time I was at this weight. So, that's interesting. So that was the weight loss part of it. I already wanted to lose the weight, and giving up the sugar was more of a challenge to me because of the book Made to Crave. When I read that, it really just spoke to me and said, I need to give up the sugar, because I always said I couldn't ever give up sugar. I love it too much. There's no way I could give it up completely. And I did. I did it for 30 days. And it totally changed my mindset now that the 30 days are over. I was afraid this whole time, what would it be like when the 30 days is over? Because I assumed my first day with no sugar, or being able to have sugar again, I'd be excited to go and get the donuts for breakfast, and I can have a candy bar for snack now, and I can go to the restaurant and have the sweetened lemonade, something just crazy. Just go all out and have all this stuff. That is not the case. I'm halfway through my day. I did have sugar today. It was one of the first things I had today. I got up this morning, did my workout, went to the gym. After the gym, I had a protein bar in the car because I had to go grocery shopping. I didn't have to. Watermelons were on sale. If you don't know, I love watermelon. So I went to the store to go get a couple of watermelon because they were on sale, and a loaf of bread because I can have sandwiches, and we were down to 2 pieces of bread left in the house. Went to the store to get those things, and there were donuts at the front of the store. But I didn't have any. What I had was a piece of gum. After my protein bar, I wanted a piece of gum. The only gum in my car was my daughter's, and it was Double Mint, and it's not a sugar-free gum. So I chewed on some sugar. That was the sugar I've had so far today. I went through the grocery store and I saw the donuts. Didn't entice me at all. I was not tempted. I went through the bakery. I went down quite a few aisles. I went down the fall stuff. I got some window clings for fall. And so the fall candies were out. Nothing was screaming my name, which is unusual. Usually I have to talk myself out of all that stuff. So that was interesting, knowing that I could have that sugar today and still not having any desire to have that. Sunday was a birthday celebration for my sister-in-law, and she had this delicious cake. I believe I talked about it that day's video. My mom saved me a piece because it sounded so good. I really wanted to try it. She saved me a piece because it would still be good now. I have not gotten it yet. She forgot to bring it to the gym, which is totally fine with me, because I woke up this morning thinking, hey, I get that cake today. Hey, I don't think I want that cake today. Well, my mom saved it for me, so I'll take 1 bite to taste it, but I think I'll let the girls eat the rest of it. What? I'm going to let somebody else eat a piece of cake that was saved for me? 30 days ago, I would not have said that. I would have been like, oh, I'll let the girls take a little bite and then the rest is mine. So it's totally changed my outlook in my view of food, not just with the sugar aspect, but with everything. I find myself just constantly, when I go to eat something, I'm always thinking, oh, is this beneficial for my body? Is this really what I want or need right now? Or is it what I want? I'm just constantly thinking that about food now. And another thing that changed was the way food tastes. I've kind of talked about this over the last month. And looking back now, I can really see the difference, because to have that tomato and avocado salad, never would have had that at the beginning of this. For me to, eating my protein bars. I really enjoy my protein bars. My daughters, especially Lily, who has cystic fibrosis, I buy her different bars. It does have sugar in it. They are definitely sweeter. They have a total different taste to it. And they're higher in calories because I want to boost her calories. Her bars do not entice me. Like, they don't even sound good to me anymore. And it wouldn't be good for me compared to what I have been eating. I'm drawing a blank as to what other food, but it's just, I know there's a lot of new foods out there that I'm enjoying much more than I would have before. Another thing that changed was my outlook on what I am capable of. I started this weight loss journey in January, so that did give me strength in knowing, hey, I can work out, I can eat right. But I've done that before for short periods of time. So in the back of my head, I was always thinking, yeah, I know I can do this, but can I do this for the long haul? I'm not in the long haul yet. 8 months is not a long haul. Talk to me in 2 years. When I've maintained this for 2 years, through ups and downs in life and all that can be thrown my way, then I will see an even more increase in knowing what I'm capable of, because I've stuck with it. But it didn't really give me that from losing the weight. Giving up the sugar did, because it was something I said I could never do. So it's amazing now, especially I find myself at church. I'm challenging myself at church now. It's something I've had a desire to do, but I've made excuses because I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old and a husband, and I'm trying to make myself better with, healthier. And even though I want to contribute more to church, I felt like that would be too much on my plate with everything else I have going on already. Well, I've done the 30 days of no sugar. No excuses. So if I really have this desire to be more involved in church, I'm going to do it with no excuses. And I've started, I believe I will be co-leading 2 growth groups this year. I led a group once last year. I did not enjoy it at all, but that was at my lowest point. I could not stand myself at that point. And so every little mistake I made, I hated myself for it. I am not there. I am able to make mistakes and realize that I am human and that happens, and they know that, and I don't have to beat myself up. I just have to learn from them and move on. And sometimes you just have to laugh at yourself. So that is something now I am challenging myself. It has nothing to do with bettering me physically, but spiritually. And that, in the long run, will better me in every aspect of my life, which I have also learned from this weight loss journey and giving up the sugar. God, again, through that book, was the one who told me, hey, with me, you can give up the sugar. So those are the 3 big things. It's changed my view on food, it's changed my taste with food, and it's changed my view of myself and what I'm capable of. 3 huge things in 30 days to come about. Let me see, what else? Oh, when I came home last night, we had a play date in the morning. When we came home, the girls and I, there was a package on our step. The girls are expecting something from their Grandma G, So I thought that was it, and then I realized the box was too small for what I knew she was sending. So I looked at it, and it was for me, and I could not understand what I was getting through the mail until I started opening it and realized it was a box of flowers, like it was a bouquet of flowers in there. I don't think I've ever been sent flowers. Jared had them surprise delivered to me at my work once in Alaska, and I can't remember if it was my birthday or I think it was our anniversary, our dating anniversary at the time. So they were delivered to work. But I think that's the only surprise. Oh, my mom surprised me. She did surprise me one time. I believe it was a Mother's Day. My first Mother's Day, she surprised me with some flowers. But it does not happen often. So I was totally shocked. I was looking all over for a card and couldn't find it. So I got the flowers in some water, and then I looked again, and it stuck onto some other information they had in there. And nobody signed it. Said, "I'm really proud of you. Good job, my love." So I'm guessing it was from my husband. Well, now I know because I checked with him. And that I read the card, and instantly I started crying because it just meant so much to me that my husband acknowledged the hard work I did. It wasn't easy for me to give up the sugar. I really kept it more of an inward battle at times when it was really hard. I didn't complain a lot. I still made them their stuff that they wanted. I just didn't eat it. And I didn't sit there complaining or saying, no, we can't have that in the house. I just did what I needed to do. And he didn't really say much about it throughout the whole challenge. So just that one act that he did to show me that he acknowledged my hard work and was proud of me, it meant the world to me. So that was super sweet, and it's always nice to have fresh flowers in the house. I guess I'm done with the 30-day challenge, but like I said, I'm much more mindful of what I'm eating, and I don't want to fall back into my sugar trap. I believe that if I do ever get to the point where I'm eating sugar all the time, I will know to reset that by giving it up completely like I did this time for 30 days. I don't have a problem with drinking, but there's been periods in my life before I got pregnant where, especially when I was like 21 and I could drink for the first time. For one summer, my husband and I, we were out drinking a lot. It's just what you did at 21. You went to the bars to hang out and you drink, and after a while of doing that, I would step back and go, hey, okay, this is enough. Too much drinking. You need to slow this down. You're not doing it in a responsible manner. So I would stop doing it for a while, and then I'd have it a little bit at a time. And that's happened a couple times in my life. Like I said, I don't have a drinking problem. I have family members. My dad was an alcoholic, and I have other family members who are alcoholics, so that's always been at the forefront of my mind. I never want to get to that point where it is an issue. And I think about that with my sugar, because I don't ever want to get back to that point where the sugar consumes me the way alcohol consumes people. So I'm hoping I can just stop myself when it starts to get a little deeper down that path, and reset. So I hope that makes sense. I guess that's it for my 30-day challenge review. I think it went really well, and I'm super proud of myself that I did not let myself slip 1 grain of sugar at all for the 30 days. I didn't have a single chip with dextrose in it. I didn't do any of those little cheats. I didn't have anything except for my natural sugar. And even today, I made banana bread today, and I couldn't put the white sugar in. I made it all with honey because I couldn't do the processed sugar. It just felt wrong. So that's the end of this challenge, and I want to encourage you to stick by my channel because I have something new and exciting to share with you soon. I was just waiting for this 30-day challenge to end, and now I will start working on the next series of videos I will be doing. I hope you enjoy them. And thank you so much for following me along. I know there's a good handful of you that pretty much watched every video. So thank you so much for doing that and for all your comments and cheering me on throughout the 30 days. Thank you so much, guys, and I will talk to you next time.